Sure. Is there anything wrong, officer?
All right, so I'm Officer Thrasher with Rockville City, okay?
Okay.
My body camera's on and recording.
Sure, that's perfect.
So, what's going on with the eye doctor?
This woman has been harassing me the whole time. I'm outside. I haven't even been inside the location. I'm simply being harassed because I provided feedback the last time. They refused to receive my feedback. They kicked me out based on racist purposes. They told me we accept all types of people in that very negative racist tone. Even after I'm not in the location, they're still harassing me outside. I don't understand.
Out here.
I have pictures, sir. I documented everything.
So just so you know, everything out here is a public place. So they could be going to Starbucks. They'd be going into any one of these places.
Pointing at me, talking about me in any shape or form.
So they called me because you've been, I guess, sending emails and calling them.
Yeah, and letting them know that I would like a sincere apology. Otherwise, I do have to, I have to take a legal action towards
because I have the right to.
Okay.
So if you want to take legal action or go to corporate about that, you can.
Okay. I tried to speak to one of their HRs. They are refusing to have me speak to a higher manager. Instead, they're choosing to retaliate and harass me on the street. I do not appreciate that on racist purposes. I do not feel comfortable. These people are trying to humiliate me.
Okay, well, then you don't have to go back there. You can go to.
I haven't. I respected that. I know. Okay. I know my rights, and I know that the second that I go in, they're gonna try and confabulate and try to harass me even more and try to put me in the worst possible light. They keep on having people point at me and things like that, and having these people, think the worst of me, humiliate me in the worst possible way, just because I want to provide feedback. All of this over simple feedback.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to suggest that you go somewhere else. You do whatever legal action you want to, because you have the right, and just not go back there.
I've never gone there, sir. I never gone in there. I'm here at Starbucks. I'm here minding my business. This person came outside and tried to harass me.
So the only they called us back because they said you were here, because they just want me to talk to you from, I guess, what happened in the past. Okay. That happened.
There's already a police report based on what they did as well. I already submitted my police report based on that level of racism.
Okay, which you have the right to do. So at this point in time, I'm suggesting just don't go back there, don't go near there. You can just come to the Starbucks. I would suggest that you just not go there. Okay.
I have no reason to. The only reason why I even remotely, passed by there is because I didn't go inside. I had something that I had to do over there. I was walking by, because this is a free sidewalk for everybody.
Correct.
And then that's when this lady was, she first showed up here and she was talking to this man saying this person is harassing me. And obviously, I'm like, what's going on? So okay. I never instigated. After I asked to speak to a higher manager, they didn't like that. They called you guys, make you guys waste your time. I'm sure you guys have other people that you guys really need to take care of, and instead harassing a law-abiding citizen for simply trying to provide feedback.
Okay, so then I would just try to keep your distance from them. Don't talk to them anymore. Don't call them. Don't email them.
Okay.
Just leave it at that, because just so you know, they sat there and said you sent some email to them. I just told them if they can refuse your services, they have the right to do that.
But not based on discrimination purposes, not on racism.
Not necessarily. They can refuse anybody. They can refuse me. If I go in there and cause a scene, I'm just saying, hypothetically, if I go in there and cause a scene, they can refuse my services. I can say they're being racist. I can say they're being discriminatory. But that's hypothetically, okay? I'm not saying that's what you did or anything like that. So, but since you emailed them and you've been calling them, leaving them voicemails and stuff.
To speak to a higher manager.
Yeah. But at this point in time, they don't want you to contact them.
Okay.
If you keep contacting them, then we can move into a route of harassment charges.
Sure.
Okay? I'm just telling you that to inform you about this. Okay? So with all that being said, just stay away from there. Even though this is a public area, I would just suggest that you choose a different route. Don't cross through in front of their store. Just try to stay away.
Okay.
And go to a different eye doctor somewhere else.
I know. No, I only went in there because I was trying to see some glasses there. They look nice. That's the only reason that went the first time. When I got bad service, and I realized I was being discriminated, I was being harassed. I did talk to an officer. He said that I do have the opportunity to go to a commissioner to press charges on them for discrimination, racism.
What officer did you talk to?
I forget the name right now, but I already spoke to him, and
Okay.
he let me know that I have the option to speak to a commissioner, because that behavior is completely intolerable. What they may remotely try to say is not going to stand. Now, what I say, based on I had a friend on the phone when they were harassing me.
Okay.
So I do have somebody who listened to everything that happened in that moment. While they raised their voice at me, they got very close to my face. That gentleman that was there, the man right there, the Asian gentleman that was right there, he had his hand very close to my face. So I have possible assault charges, and then not just harassment, based on what they did. So I hopefully, you can inform me as well that they should be more mindful in the future, because that's very responsible. You can hear my voice.
I talked to him earlier.
I'm very afflicted by that. I had both of them confront me all at the same time. Anybody else would have fallen for that trap, and and would have been arrested on the spot. Luckily for me, I know my rights, and I know that how these things work. That's
Okay.
very irresponsible what they're doing.
Yep. So just try to stay away and don't talk to him. All right.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
mean,
Sorry.
that's all I'm just
No,
saying.
no.
Best bet is.
I can see they don't take feedback in any shape or form, so I just have to. I do have to make sure that I find some other way to make sure that behavior is not tolerated.
Yep. You can talk to a lawyer or anything you want to do.
Yeah.
Simply, okay.
Yeah, definitely. For if I today might be the day I press lawsuit.
Okay.
Thank you.